I'm Hokey Joker.
Bat Drew.
Green Lantern.
And welcome to Just Us Bros Podcast. All right, guys, moving on to DC as a whole. Mine's sort of like a auxiliary list of Gotham, but definitely some more on there. But I'm going to go with number one overall. The team leader is Hush. Hush knows about Batman, Bruce Wayne. He would lead the charge. Maybe he'd be second in command, not second in command, but he would be co-in charge with Lex Luthor. They can compete financially. And so Lex Luthor running the strings, getting his money involved. And then third is Sinestro, who creates more fear in the universe. Batman in the simple city of Gotham or Sinestro galaxy wide. Then you need a brute, so I have Solomon Grundy as my number 4 for the DC wide.
Solomon Grundy want pants too.
Solomon Grundy want pants too. So let's imagine you're Batman. You're like, oh crap, I got all this stuff going on. I just beat up Solomon Grundy. I need to get my finances back. You're just so you don't want to be watched in this situation. I don't even know what I just said. But Deathstroke sitting on a corner of a building, getting ready to take you down, is my number 5. And number six, in case I don't think either one of you thought about this, Top from the Flash, to give him to make his mind just go woo. Top from the Flash, that can mess with your mind, give you that vertigo feeling, make you feel disoriented. You got disorientation, you're physically outmatched, and you're being hunted by Deathstroke while your finances. That's a deadly combination right there.
Couldn't count Vertigo. Also go in place of Top.
It could, but I went with Top. So I went with the DC's or the CW's version, the one that could mess with the mind.
CW version of Top, not the Dragon Ball Super version of Top.
That's right, because he's just a speedster.
No, that was the rabbit guy. Top is the big guy
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
with the mustache.
The walrus. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. So mine sounds very similar to yours, at least 3 out of the 6. So I headed my leader, I would see as being Lex Luthor. Again, financially, intellectually, he's got all the toys. Lex Luthor is pretty much like the evil Iron Man, if you think about it. He's got all the capacity, and I think Lex Luthor is a better Batman villain than he is a Superman villain, to be honest. Number 2, I've got Sinestro. Same reasons that you said. The fear itself, Batman strikes fear. I think Sinestro, it would be like fighting Green Lantern just with the power of fear instead. Number 3, I've got Deathstroke. Again, as Bat Drew had said, and as you had said, you got this deadly assassin. He's going to attack you physically, mentally, even hit your heart. He's going to be ruthless in all aspects, and he's not going to let up until he gets his target. Number 4, I've got Gorilla Grodd. Again, for the intellectual and the mind control powers. He's a Flash villain, but I think he would.
DCSO, yeah.
Yeah, I think he would put up a good fight against Batman, especially teaming up with the others mentioned. Number 5, I've got Darkseid. I mean, that's a pretty big foe to have to go up against. I mean, one wrong move and Darkseid's Omega Beams is going to obliterate him or send him in the past. And number 6, to finish it off, in case he beats all the first 5 to finish it off, got the Joker. Because what better villain to he's not really going to work together with them, but he will work in tandem with them, if that makes sense. And the chaos of all of that together with the Joker being the icing on top, I think would be a good Sinister Six movie.
Like the Joker's pulling the strings of all these people,
He's not pulling the strings, but he is
like
he knows
waiting in
what's
the
going
wings. Then
he knows what's going on and he's waiting to kind of be I mean, the last person, like think Batman beats Darkseid. the last person he thinks he's going to fight as the final boss is going to be the Joker. But that will be his
I
final.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining a Mortal Kombat tree where you're like, yeah, 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 yeah. What the hell, the Joker?
Yeah.
Bat Drew, who's your all-time DC Rogues Gallery for Batman that incorporates every DC villain?
Well, I'm gonna actually interject something real quick. Um, before I give off my list. I would actually think. I mean, this is just me personally. Like, if there was a Sinister Six and Joker was part of that team, I think overall that would benefit Batman. And hear me out. Like, this is why. Because for most iterations of the Joker that we've seen, it's like he's the yin to his yang, Batman. And he literally doesn't want to kill him. He just wants to have fun and have him be like, hey, stop doing that, Joker. He's like, oh, Batsy, here we go again. So, like, say, put Joker on a team where all these people are like, hey, we're going to kill this Batman. Joker will probably be like, oh, okay, yes, here's my plan. And then he might secretly be working against all the other people. And, like, I mean, we've seen it. Joker is a mastermind just as good as the rest of them. Like, he could maybe be taking out the Sinister Six and then, I don't know, leave it to be with just him and the bats again because he's like, if no one can play with you, or no one's going to play with you, it's just going to be me and you. So that I also would think that's why Joker wasn't in any of my lists because maybe that he would work against the Sinister Six because he just wants bats to himself.
Well,
Yeah.
and
Again,
My Sinister
I think
Six.
I think he would agree to join the team, but he would not work with the team.
but so like what I
Yeah.
said with Poison Ivy, where she would sabotage for her own needs. But I will say with Darkseid, I don't think Darkseid would take a backseat to Lex Luthor or anybody. He's not going to join a team of mortals to take down another mortal. That
I
was
didn't say
what
I didn't say he'd take a back seat. I just said Lex Luthor's kind of the organizer.
gotcha, and that's why I didn't have Darkseid on any of my lists. But I love them. I love these lists because look how different some of these are. So, but go ahead, Badger. Tell us.
Wait till you hear mine.
Let's do it.
We're so
DC as
different.
a
We're
whole,
not even
bro.
the same person. Okay. Rapid fire 1, 2, 3. Lex, the Thinker, and Brainiac. I mean, you put those minds together, son of a bitch. That's going to be some tough stuff to overcome. And with them being there, you need Killer Croc because you need a street level baddie that's going to be like, hey, there's some Robins here. Let me go eat them. And then the last two, um, somebody's coming up from Atlantis because they just don't like bats. King Orm. And for number 6, someone's coming from. Wait, I don't know if he will be coming from there. Mount Olympus kicked him out because he's too much of a hothead. Ares.
Hmm.
I mean, you just can't. I mean, like, I love Batman, but what is Batman going to do against Ares, really? I mean, has he went up against Ares in the comics before?
In the
Not,
Dark Knight's Metal, yes.
I would say not that I know
Okay,
of. I know
well,
Wonder Woman has, but
Well, yeah, because him and Wonder Woman in the Dark Knight's Metal defeated Ares, and Batman took the helmet and put it on and became the Merciless. But that was an
but he
alternative
had
universe.
Wonder Woman's help there, and he had Wonder Woman's help there. So here he would not have that. So
But then he
that would
slayed
be an
Wonder Woman.
interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I
Okay.
want to man, I want to make a small amendment if I could to my Sinister Six for the DC universe. If I could, or if I did,
Mhm.
I would take out Thinker and I would put in the Court of Owls because I completely forgot
Ooh.
about them. That would be just because they would, yeah. Oh, sorry, they would definitely give Bats a run for his money, especially hitting it home and mentally too, because there's just so much rich history and story with the court.
well, they'd be
God.
manipulating the whole thing too.
Oh yeah.
Is this the 0 hour for the dynamic duo? Are the sands of time really running out for Batman and Robin? At long last, have they met a gritty, granulated, inglorious fate? Tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.